Welcome back to the channel finally. I know this looks a little bit different than what I usually do on my channel. But today we're going to watch a true crime video from the channel Dr. Insanity. One of my favorite channels to watch on YouTube, actually. I enjoy like the true crime type videos. So today I'm inviting you to watch one with me. I haven't seen this one yet. And not to keep you guys waiting any longer, let's get right into it.
Pastor? How are you, sir?
Thank you for coming out here.
Inside this church in May, Texas, locals are gathering to mourn the tragic death of 25-year-old Chantay Blankinship. Somewhere within this crowd is Chantay's killer, hiding in plain sight and watching town folks pointing suspicions in all directions.
Has she had problems with anybody?
There's this guy I call him. And we used to have problems because he used to ride around with them and stuff.
Whoever it is a pretty sick person and they're still out there somewhere. I think it's your boyfriend, John.
You know, she's a good-looking girl, and that makes me a dirty old man. I think that's what was said.
As detectives exhaust every lead, the case eventually goes cold, leaving this small community questioning if any one of them might be the next victim. Yet, for over a year, one unusual witness sits quietly unnoticed, holding the answer detectives had been hunting for all along.
He was so devious and smart. He just didn't know that that was going to be the thing that would finally catch him.
The actions that we're showing on this is, man, you're off the freaking charts.
And here he is, right in front of us. How did I miss that?
It's May 15th in the small town of May, Texas. Nearly 48 hours have passed since 25-year-old Chantay Blankinship mysteriously vanished after going on her usual evening walk. Since then, church volunteers have searched tirelessly for any sign of her, until this Sunday morning, around 11 a.m., when one couple stumbles upon something.
What's the location of your emergency?
I have no idea where I'm at. I am in the middle of nowhere. We were looking for Chantay Blankinship.
Okay.
We found her.
I was about to say, why y'all in the middle of nowhere?
Okay, it's safe.
Obviously,
you're
it's to look for her.
for me. Okay, I'm gonna try to ping your location.
It's actually the old haunted house is what everybody calls it.
Is she okay? Did she need any medical attention?
Is she alive? She's dead. Oh, God.
Okay, yeah, I've got everybody headed that direction, okay?
Right away, the Brown County Sheriff's Office dispatches 2 patrol deputies to the caller's location, an abandoned farmhouse nearly 25 miles away. Once they arrive, they find Charlie and Jackie anxiously pacing outside, ready to go into detail about the gruesome discovery they had just made inside.
We're just driving around looking for her. They did everybody met at 3 at the church to go look for her, and we were just driving around. We looked at every creek and culvert we could find.
The peel-out marks were already here.
Those over there, yeah.
I've seen those tracks, and they pulled in. They didn't go on through. They were just stopped.
These aren't y'all's?
No, this is the vehicle we're in.
Are those
over to the gate?
Are those your shoe prints?
Probably mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's stay over here on the rocks and not walk around where there's any footprints.
Don't let them leave there till I get out there, please.
10-4, they're waiting for everybody.
To the deputies, this discovery immediately raises questions. The farmhouse sits miles out of town, in an isolated location that many locals don't even know exists. So, while they wait for additional officers to arrive, the deputy begins pressing for answers, trying to understand how this couple ended up here in the first place.
That's what I was thinking.
How long I guess y'all called immediately when y'all found her?
Oh, yeah.
Which gate did y'all jump?
I walked around the house. I didn't see nothing in there.
She didn't jump no gate.
Do what?
I walked around in the house.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see nothing in there. Went to all the
I'm sorry, that was me.
Yeah.
They
And
didn't
I was
jump.
coming back, and that
to
stone
no
shoulder
gate.
there had a bunch of grass knocked down. So I run around and looked, and there she is. She's upside down in there, and she is beat. I got a daughter that age. She's naked.
Well, I know that's
All she
traumatizing.
got on is that white shirt she was running around in Friday when I seen her. if I get my hand on them, she's done that. I'd tell you that right now, Fletcher. I told them bastard. Nobody. She had a mentality of a 9-year-old.
There's an old house back there. They apparently all met up at the church earlier at North Lake, and they were just coming out driving around looking. She's in a cellar.
You serious?
Yeah. Well, said they were just out looking for places.
That old gray house.
Yeah, I think so. They said they found hair laying out on the ground. They're like, what the heck is that? I think cow hair or anything. And they were wandering around and they found her in the cellar. The gate's locked, so we'll have to cut it. But there's tire tracks that pull in there and then pull straight back out.
Fresh tracks?
Yeah, like today fresh.
Indeed, these are very fresh marks, planting a terrifying thought in the deputies' minds that Chantay's killer could be somewhere nearby, keeping a close eye on the area. Shortly afterward, more units begin arriving at the scene, including the crime scene photographer. And as the deputies prepare to head towards the body's location, they'll soon realize that whatever the couple told them is nothing compared to what they're about to see.
Watch
that
crazy.
wire. It's on your gun. There you go. You're good. All right, here, John. Hold this. I'll step up here and I'll grab the camera and hold it.
The bracelet's laying right on the other side. I'm assuming it's her.
Okay. He said there's a little bracelet right here on the other side of the gate. He said, yeah, right over there in the middle of that grass. There's one of those wristbands, those little rubber bands like this one. It looks, the way this grass is right here, like someone's been through it recently or something. Knife laying on the ground. I don't know. Looks like it's been there a little while.
Yeah, it's been there a while, but we'll go ahead and photograph it just in case.
I don't see any blood anywhere though. I haven't seen drops. I wonder if someone pulled around to the back side of this house where it wasn't as obvious.
Yeah. Let's just follow the...
We'll follow the dirt tracks. The grass disturbed. She doesn't have any pants on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Y'all understand how much detail you gotta pay attention to if you're a detective? Like some stuff they point out, you wouldn't even think about just walking through.
Back. We need to find out. I mean, because you can see where there's a path right through here. Man, this grass is still thick. There's not gonna be any prints. This metal right here, we'll need to process probably, or I would say. Here's another pink band right here, John.
It's a legit homicide, it looks like.
There's blood all on that rock right there. Once all your guys get out here, I'm sure they'll want to go through this building and make sure that there's not something inside here either.
Yeah.
On the ground, halfway inside the cellar, lies Chantay's deceased and partially clothed body, beaten so severely that she is almost unrecognizable. Beside her is a broken lawnmower blade stained with blood. Its condition and placement leave investigators with little doubt that they're looking at the murder weapon. All of it, the secluded location, the sheer brutality of the attack, and the way Chantay's body is positioned leave deputies wondering just what kind of a deranged person could have done this. Following this, Chantay's body is taken away for autopsy while officers clear the abandoned house. Inside, they find trash, empty alcohol bottles, and decay, but no blood or signs of a struggle. The next step for investigators is to speak with the remaining search volunteers, so they release the couple who found the body, instructing them not to tell anyone about the discovery to avoid alerting the killer. But that's easier said than done, because for Brown County, discoveries like this carry a familiar weight, as the area has been no stranger to tragedy. In 1989, 13-year-old Amanda Goodman was abducted while walking home from school and murdered. 7 years later, in 1996, 30-year-old Juan Laurels was found shot to death beside his burning car. Decades later, both cases remain unsolved. And even more recently, police recovered the remains of 2 missing residents in remote areas of Brown County. So while investigators hope to keep details of Chantay's murder from spreading, in a town this small, news travels extremely fast, and investigators are about to learn that the hard way.
Maybe that's why they decided to look out there.
Church, North Lake.
Because May, Texas is a deeply religious community, the search for Chantay has been organized through the local North Lake Community Church. So investigators head there, but by the time they arrive, the situation has already changed dramatically. A volunteer firefighter has just informed Chantay's family that her body has been found, putting deputies at a significant disadvantage. And as the deputy approaches the church, he's met with uneasy stares from the crowd as he scans the room for any potential suspects.
Okay. All right. I'm just looking.
Oh.
I'm just making observations.
Oh, appreciate it.
The crowd.
Thank you.
You're not doing what, sir? Okay. That's fine. All right, come on. Hey, folks, could you have your attention just a minute? Folks? Hello? Ladies, gentlemen. If you believe you have information that will assist in this investigation, I ask you don't discuss it with anybody else. I don't want you to mix your notes with anybody else's notes or anybody else's observations. That's important because I want your recollections to be your own. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Pastor? How are you, sir?
Okay.
Doing well, sir.
Thank you for coming out here.
You bet.
While the community may not trust the deputy yet, they do trust Pastor Ron Keener. Having spent nearly 5 decades in ministry and years helping local charities, he knows this town inside and out, and having him on their side could prove invaluable to the investigation. As the deputy continues moving through the church, he notices people beginning to leave. With no legal authority to stop them, he urges Pastor Keener to help gather Chantay's family and those closest to her. But as detectives begin speaking with the people who knew Chantay best, one person quickly draws their attention: her boyfriend, John Adams. And as they sit down with him, his behavior would be nothing like what you'd expect from a grieving boyfriend. But before we get to that, it's worth noting that covering stories like this, you realize just how much people are forced to carry. Fear, trauma, even the day-to-day burden of surviving. And sometimes that weight shows up in other ways too, like debt. Do you feel crushed by debt? .com/insanity. With that said, let's get back to the investigation where Chantay's boyfriend, John, is about to exhibit some behavior the detectives would find highly suspicious.
My name's John Harper. I'm an investigator with Bryan County Sheriff's Office.
I don't get in trouble anymore.
What does that mean?
You told me to break the shadows over one time.
No. Now I remember who you are. Yes, now I remember who you are. How long have you been with her?
A little over 3 years, October 17th.
Okay. How did you and her get along?
How we got along?
Yeah.
I mean, there was times, I ain't gonna lie, we'd argue, but she's not capable of handling things. She had no problems. She has a habit of yelling and stuff, and I would just try, sometimes I'd leave, and then sometimes I could just talk her out of it and be nice, and she'd calm down. But she just has, I hate to say it, she expressed herself different. Sometimes there's like a wall, but she showed me love, you know what I mean?
Despite just
I can't really tell if he's nervous or if he suffers from mental problems as well.
Learning that Chantay has been found dead, John
Sad
doesn't
still.
ask a single question about what happened to her that night, leaving detectives to wonder if he somehow already knows. At this stage, deputies are looking for anyone who may have had a reason to harm Chantay. And without hesitation, John would point investigators towards another man, someone who had just slipped out of the church the moment the deputy arrived.
Anything else you can... Has she had problems with anybody?
There used to be this guy, Colin.
Guy where?
Colin.
Yeah. What about Colin Smith?
Well, we used to have problems because she used to ride around with him and stuff, and he used to just do stupid stuff, and he ride around drunk, stuff like that, and I didn't like that, and I should hang around and stuff, but pretty much me and him got into it one time because he came out to the house, and she was drunk there all drunk. I'm off of work, I'm thinking, what the hell? and me and her stepdad were out there and straightened out, and I never heard much out of him. He pretty much turned his nose and said it.
Okay.
And then I've heard off and on she goes over there, but it's just something I can't really get myself upset about, but I'm that foolish over.
As John's interview comes to an end, deputies still aren't sure what to make of him, although he agreed to speak with them voluntarily.
What y'all think? I got mixed feelings. I don't really know yet, but I'm curious to know what y'all think so far. You just tell me in the comments.
And remains cooperative. Detectives find his behavior oddly unconcerned. For now, John points investigators towards the only possible suspect he can think of, Colin Smith, a man deputies soon learn is no longer at the church. And as the church empties and the night comes to an end, detectives decide to wrap up the interviews and continue the investigation at first light. But when the community finally learns who the killer really is, they would be left speechless that someone they thought they could trust was capable of such evil.
Is that the boy?
We've got Hearst been brutally murdered, and here he is right in front of us. How did I miss that? How did I miss it?
That's
The
crazy.
next morning, just as deputies prepare to head back into town, they receive a major update from the forensic team. The initial autopsy results are in. Chantay's cause of death is determined to be blunt force trauma to the head and neck. Her injuries are consistent with the broken lawnmower blade found at the scene. She has no defensive wounds, while bruising on her arms suggests she had been dragged by the elbows. But investigators uncover something even more disturbing. Chantay's body had been violated as she was dying, or even after her death. Male DNA is recovered, giving detectives their first concrete clue about the person they're looking for. And combined with the sheer brutality of the attack, investigators begin to suspect that this was not the killer's first time, and that other victims may still be hidden somewhere. At
That's
10
so sad,
a.m.,
bro.
deputies make their way into
I
town
hate
and
shit like
split
this.
up, interviewing men throughout the area and collecting DNA samples in hopes of identifying the killer. Suspecting they're dealing with a serial killer, they know they can't afford to waste time, as anyone could be a potential suspect. But the terrifying part is that they have no idea which of those encounters will be the one with the killer.
Ladies, please be careful out there, bro. You got crazy ass people out here like this. And honestly, it's so hard to know who you can trust and who you can't trust. Shit, just stay prayed up. Shit, guys too. Ain't no telling what people are trying to do to people. So yeah, just be careful, y'all.
You know why I'm here.
Well, I'm sure it has something to do with Chantay.
Yes, sir. What do you know about Chantay, sir?
I lived here about 4 years, and she walks up and down the streets every day.
Something was said, and I'm not sure about the source because I was just assigned to come out.
Okay.
Something about, that you had said that you get excited when you see her.
That's crazy.
There might have been a comment made to say that, she's a good-looking girl, and that makes me a dirty old man. I think that's what was said. And I don't.
You're
if
sick,
you're male
buddy.
And you're gonna look at a young lady and
You're
say,
a real sick
"I think
fucker.
she's pretty,"
Yeah, I hear you.
Somebody reported.
Don't she got mental problems?
Hanging in there. And they got on that gate there that came open with him. He told me to shoot it. Now,
Hey, maybe that's all they got to
How long
choose
ago
from
was
out there.
that?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
And you just seen her and waved to
Yeah.
her. You didn't stop and talk
Did
to her.
stop talking to him. I had to stop and talk to her in the past, though. She's a good little girl.
There's boys that would
Something about that didn't sound
want
right.
to be with her, and John said that he was her boyfriend. She'd say Colin was her boyfriend. You never know.
Oh, she got hoes.
After speaking with more than a dozen residents,
she had
detectives
hoes.
uncover a troubling reality.
Unfortunately.
There is no shortage of men who knew Chantay, knew her routine, and may have had the opportunity to harm her, meaning there are still too many possibilities and no clear suspect. So, in search of a breakthrough, the lead detective contacts Chantay's family and learns from her mother, Michelle, that the last person likely to have seen her before she disappeared was her closest friend, Caitlin. After getting Caitlin's address, detectives drive to her house, unaware that the woman they're about to meet may hold the key to unraveling the entire case. Because no one in this house knows Chantay better than she does, or the three strange men who had recently entered her life.
Caitlin, we're just trying to get as much information on this as we can. Will you just kind of tell me about Friday? What was she talking about?
She was talking to me about a whole bunch of different stuff. One thing that really got me was she told me her and Colin got back together. Her and her boyfriend John. She talked about how they broke up because she didn't like him. And then said that actually Colin told her to meet him in the shed behind his house that night. Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
And then this guy, he drove by us in Bronco. It's white and red. You know, when you see somebody you think is really creepy, you kind of get this. He looked kind of creepy, and he waved at her, and she was like, "Yeah, that's so and so." He really tripped me out.
Caitlin points to the three men who may have been involved in Chantay's disappearance: John, Colin, and a third man she can't remember.
Who y'all think it is so far? Put it in the comments, because I don't know.
One detail, a red and white Ford Bronco. Once investigators locate the only matching vehicle registered in the area, the name comes back as Bobby Sosa. So with three potential suspects now at the forefront of the investigation, John, Colin, and Bobby, deputies split up and head out to each of their homes. The first team makes their way to Bobby's property, and when officers are
Imagine being named Bobby Sosa. That sounds like a rapper or some shit.
Arrive, they're immediately struck by something unusual. A strong odor coming from inside the trailer.
Just to follow up on everything, I don't think you're being, misleading with us or anything, but just for us to cover anything since the vehicle's in the area, do you mind if we go in your trailer and just make sure everything's okay and there's nobody in there?
Yeah, you can check. There's nobody in there, but it's a mess.
It's just more just to cover all of our bases.
Sure, I'll say we did. No problem.
Any guns in there, anything like that?
No, no weapons.
No weapons?
Maybe a pocket knife here.
That's fine.
All right.
How long you lived out here, man?
Like I said, not even a month.
Oh, yeah?
It's a mess.
That's fine, man. Sure, we've been in worse.
I don't know. As long as you got a hoarder around here.
What?
Oh, we got plenty of those, man. Hoarders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that freezer looks like it works good, man.
It runs on propane.
Do what?
It runs on propane.
Really? Yeah, as long as we're here real quick, your storage unit shit right here. Is that cool? Appreciate it, man.
You don't have a dog, do you?
No. That smell?
Yeah.
Comes from the RV and hits on my tanks.
Well, is that what that is?
Yeah, I gotta use that little thing there because I'm out of gas. Go haul it to that place down the street.
Oh, really? You gotta dump it in that and then haul it down there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's mean.
I'm sorry about the smell. I'm trying to get everything good.
You're good, man.
Despite the strong odor on the property, which Bobby claims is gasoline.
Bro, is that that's a lawnmower? That red thing right there, that's the bottom part of a lawnmower. And yeah, it's lawnmower blades on the other side. I wonder if that's where he got the blade from. If so, that's actually crazy as fuck.
Officers fail to find anything that connects him to Chantay's murder, and while officers continue questioning Bobby, another team makes its way to Colin's house. At first, they're prepared to treat him like any other potential witness, but Colin's behavior and his refusal to cooperate would soon shoot him to the top of the suspect list.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Colin.
You mind if you want to ride with me up to the SO and that?
Colin?
Yeah, and I'll bring you back.
I gotta do it.
Okay, you don't want to go with me?
I mean, it's ridiculous that I'm even being looked at. She's
Not
got a
really,
boyfriend,
buddy.
her husband, John Adams.
Mm-hmm.
She's like infatuated with me. She'll just walk up and down.
Did y'all have any type of physical relationship at all? Because some of the people we talked to is that y'all had a relationship at one time.
No.
So never.
No.
Okay. What kind of relationship did she and
if they find your DNA,
He'd
you're
always
going to
pick her
jail.
up and tell her to go get her.
You're
home.
going to
He
jail.
treated her like a dog. And there's a lot of people that are kind of looking at him. I mean, it's.
Yeah, well, he's not. I mean, he's one of the people I'm gonna have to interview. Are you working anywhere right now?
I do lawn mowing out here.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
According to Colin, he never had any kind of relationship with Chantay, but detectives are buying.
He do lawnmower. The other dude had the base of a lawnmower. Bro, this one is so hard to tell who is who because at this point, they both could be involved. And the boyfriend ain't in the clear either. It's crazy. It's a sad situation for sure.
It. And when the conversation turns to his job, Colin reveals he works in lawn care, giving him access to the same type of weapon detectives believe was used to murder Chantay. But, seeing how defensive Colin is becoming, detectives decide to leave, asking him to come to the station the following day to provide a DNA sample and answer a few more questions. So now, with 3 key figures firmly on the investigators' radar, detectives back at the station begin taking a closer look at each of them, and what they uncover is peculiar, to say the least. John has prior burglary and assault charges and withheld critical details about his relationship with Chantay. Bobby has a previous assault charge against a woman and was known to spend time near the area where Chantay's body was found. And Colin, while having no known criminal history, has long been the subject of rumors about his violent temper. And this is when detectives realize that any one of these men could be Chantay's killer, but figuring out which one will prove far more difficult than they expected. As the day comes to an end, rumors begin spreading throughout the community, and neighbors start keeping a watchful eye on one another. And with Chantay's funeral set for the following day, detectives will be doing the same, watching the crowd for a killer hiding in plain sight.
I've always had this different part of me. It just wants nothing but destruction and evil. It wanted to kill somebody.
The following morning, medical examiners released Chantay's body to her family for the funeral, but not before delivering one final unexpected update. Examiners have discovered unusual markings on Chantay's chest. Markings investigators cannot explain and believe may point to something ritualistic. To make matters even more unsettling, detectives realize Chantay had been murdered on Friday the 13th, a detail that only adds weight to this theory. But with no way of knowing whether the markings are significant or simply a coincidence, investigators file the possibility away as the community prepares to say its final goodbye. Around 11 a.m., nearly 100 churchgoers begin gathering for Chantay's funeral. The church is so crowded that some are forced to wait outside, and among them, patiently waiting, is Chantay's killer. Inside, Pastor Keener leads the service as the family and friends pay their final respects. The ceremony lasts for hours, though a handful of attendees quietly slip away before it ends, including
Was it more than one person involved? That ain't strange, you said it. Shit, I was starting to believe him. But I heard that polygraph tests not really that accurate, and a lot of times they use them to kind of like scare suspects into like testifying or making statements. I'm not sure the terminology, but so it's kind of interesting to know like how well do like they actually like rely on polygraph tests, especially in court. 'Cause from my understanding, it's not that accurate or not that reliable. Oh, see, he just answered the question. Wow. No, that's crazy. That's insane. Wow, it took 18 months. That's sad, bro. That's crazy. I didn't even know you could do that. Wow. Hey, so if y'all out there having kids and y'all want to know if that child gonna come out shot, like if they gonna look a little less appealing, shit, go get that DNA tested. Bro, that's crazy, dude. Wow, bro, what in the hell? That's a full circle moment for you. Bro, that is insane. Shit crazy, bro. Like, how sick do you have to be, bro? Damn, I wish he said no. You think? Shit is crazy. Man, poor family, bro. What this happened in 2019? Dang, this was a while ago. Good. So that was that video. It was definitely more than I expected. That was like a crazy plot twist at the end. I didn't see it coming. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you know a good true crime channel or video out there, drop it in the comments and we'll check it out. But yeah, thank you.